What's up, guys? It's Jay, more than Afterkill, and we're back here on another Sunday Q&A. That's right, you guys ask the questions, I answer them, and last week I didn't get to all the questions, and we're gonna get to those, plus the questions you guys asked last week, so let's get right into it. And our first question comes from Upside Down Ace, and he says, if you could trade your penis with anyone in the world, who would it be and why? And this was a hard question. I actually do have a really good answer for this one, but I'm not going to give it to you guys because it was, a little fucked up. So I'm not going to put that person on the spot. But I'll say Brad Pitt, because Brad Pitt has banged Jennifer Aniston, he's banged Angelina Jolie, and he probably bangs her like every night, and he's pretty rich, so why wouldn't I want a rich penis that bangs Angelina Jolie? So yeah, I would have to go with Brad Pitt on that one. And our second question comes from NubbinU1, and he asks, what happened between you and Fortress Craft? That's a good question. I guess it's kind of like it was a relationship that grown apart over time. I was saying this needed to be fixed, that needed to be fixed, and they wanted to add features and just basically polish a turd when I thought that the game had a great foundation and needed to be improved upon. That's basically what happened, and I got tired of waiting around for it. I didn't want to sit here and play a game that code 4s or lags out or destroys people's worlds. It's kind of fucked up. So I decided I can't put my endorsement on that game anymore, and I left. And there's a little bit of drama in between there. It could have got a lot of worse than it really was, but both parties, both sides kept real cool about it, and I thought it was actually a pretty decent split up with how it went, considering how it could have went. But yeah, thanks for asking the question, man. And the Kill Tracker asks, what is your idea of the perfect date? Describe in detail. Ah, man. Alright, I guess my idea of the perfect date is actually what happened to me was a perfect day that I had. I was living out in California for a while, and I moved out there to chill with my friends and whatever, and I met a woman out there, and I fell head over heels for this woman, and we moved out of California. Well, not out of California, but we moved out of the city that we were living to about 2 hours away. So I was away from my friends, but I was with this woman, and we were having a great time. And one day we decided to drive up to the city because we had to stop off at a medical marijuana dispensary because she did have a medical marijuana card, and we were picking up her medication. So we went up there and we were picking up, I think it was probably about 1.5 ounces of some really good shit. And my buddy calls me and he was like, yo, like, what's up? He's like, Mayhem Fest is today. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, he's like, where are you? I was like, dude, I'm like 15 minutes from where you're at. And he's like, dude, let's go. So I turned to the girl. I was like, you want to go to Mayhem Fest? She's like, who's playing? And I think it was like, there's like Trivium was there, Behemoth, I think it was Machine Head. A lot of really good bands were there. And she's like, yeah, let's go. And I mean, we spent the day kind of, hanging out at the amphitheater in San Francisco, right on the bay, nice breeze coming in, perfect 70 degrees all day, toking a little bit, having a good time. But yeah, that was probably the perfect date that I had, perfect day. It was really awesome, and it couldn't have gone any better than it did. And the best part about it was Gwar was there, and Gwar shot shit all over the crowd. It's fucking amazing. Awesome day. It's I would say that would probably be the idea of the perfect date, because it was the perfect day. It was the best day I've ever had in my life. And GodHunter77 is back again with 3 questions this time, and he says, can you do a Minecraft 360 open lobby thing with your friends and subs like you did on the PC? And yes, I can, but it's not going to be on my hardcore survivor world. It's going to be an actual world that I'm going to make for open lobbies, specifically for open lobbies, and that's going to be a little bit of fun. And your next question is, by 2013, what games do you think you'll be making videos of? I don't know. Halo 4's coming out. Black Ops 2. I know Borderlands 2 is coming out, and a lot of people are really going to be getting into that. I don't know if I am, but I might play it. But as for that, that's like the big 3 that I can name right now. And 3, your question is, what is the stupidest thing you ever got in trouble for? Like big time trouble. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I don't know if I should tell this story, really, honestly. Maybe another time. I don't know if I want to go into this. Actually, alright, fine. I think, the stupidest thing, not like the dumbest, the stupidest thing I ever got in trouble for was, I was at school, and I didn't want to play gym, so I was just like, whatever. So I walked off to the side, and I was smoking a cigarette on the bench at school. And yeah, I know you're not really supposed to do that, blah, blah, blah. Fucking sue me. I was a bad kid. I did stupid shit. And I was sitting there while I was smoking. I was lighting the end of my pen on fire. And I used to like to watch the plastic drip off and, like, you know, melted flame balls coming through. It was really cool. I was a little bit of a pyro as a kid. And one of the plastic goop balls that was, you know, flaming dropped off, went through the park bench into a pile of leaves, and the pile of leaves caught on fire. And the next thing you knew was the freaking flames followed the pile of leaves to a tree, up a tree, across the freaking what do you call that? The utility pole. Lit the utility. Like, I swear to God, it was like a 3 or 4 alarm fire in my area, and like I think the most we've had is like a 5 alarm, but like it was fucking huge. And they're like, who the fuck did this? And I was like, I did it by accident, you know, whatever. I had to go to court and suffer the consequences for that. It wasn't a good time, but it was I swear to God, that was one of the dumbest things I've ever felt in my life. Like, especially as soon as that first pile of leaves caught on fire, like you saw the chain reaction of how fast it happened. It's enough to make your stomach turn to knots, that's for fucking sure. And our next question comes from Chicago Bulls GCI. He says, "Hey Jay, I know this sounds weird, but have you ever had kidney stones?" No, I have not. But I don't want to piss a rock out of my dick. I know that happens. One of my friends did have kidney stones. He was telling me about it. He was like, yeah. I was like, how did you get it out? He's like, did you shit it out? He's like, no. It's like, what happened? He's like, I pissed the rock out of my dick. True story, friends. Not me, my friend. Pissed the rock out of his dick. Not fun. Drink your cranberry juice. And ZXCBNM10, he asks, what gun is better, the Gatekeeper or the Shredder? I like the Shredder. The Shredder's a little bit better, more accurate, fire faster a little bit, and it's better at longer range, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Shredder on that one. And PSN Ghetto Flamingo 1, he asks, what is the coolest thing that one of your subs have done for you? My subs have done a lot of cool things. One of them sent me a really awesome picture of my avatar drawn in Photoshop, like an oil painting, and that's the one I actually use as my avatar now. A few of them have made songs out of my videos, like they've cut my words up and made, like, you know, cool songs or whatever out of my old intro. And one of the other cooler things was one of the guys added me to his Netflix for like a year, and recently I guess his mom didn't renew Netflix or whatever, so I'm without Netflix. So if anybody has Netflix, wink wink. But now, and you ask, are you a man of law or a man of ethics, and why? I'd say ethics come before law, because law derives from ethics anyway. I mean, if you try to live an ethical and moral life, then you're probably going to be a law-abided man. And, you know, ethics are just, it just feels like, you know, when you're a moral person and you have, you know, a moral foundation, then you don't really even need to know the laws, because you're not going to break the law. And that's exactly why I feel like ethics, you know, trump law. That's just how I feel. Lee Lucky S010 asks, what would you fix in GCI? Lots. I've already made a video on it. Go watch it. But yeah, I made a video on it. You can go back and check it. It's an open letter to Monolith and asking them to fix some things in GCI. So if you missed that, go check out my Gotham City playlist and take a look at it. I think I posted it last week, and it's a video on docs, so that should help out. And Grim Chirode is back, and he says, you read my comment, and he went to tell his cat. I hope his cat was happy. And he says, do you know any mythology, like Greek, Viking, whatever, blah, blah? What is my favorite mythology? I do like the Greek mythology. I do like the Roman mythology. I know they go hand in hand. but it doesn't come in like anywhere close to Egypt. I do love Egyptian. I studied it a lot as a kid. It's just fascinating to know exactly like all the type of shit that the Egypts knew. Like, is it just said the Egypts, the Egyptians? That's kind of racist, isn't it? Like, oh, you're such an Egypt. Nah. But yeah, I think Egyptian would be my favorite, just because the lore surrounding it and all the, you know, people digging it up and finding all this shit, and I love that. And he said, don't join clans. I don't join clans. I think clans are stupid. I like to play with people and play in parties, yeah, but I don't want to join a clan and play competitively, especially on GCI. If people say they play competitively on GCI, then they're fucking loser no-lifes, man. Fucking, they need to get a fucking life. But yeah, and they say, where is your troll Panda? Panda's around, man. He comes around. He used to get first on every video, but I guess he's been pretty busy with the end of the school year, so we're giving him a little bit of slack and leeway. He does come here, and he has been, you know, varying up his comments. The last time he left a comment that said faggot cocksucker instead of fake and gay, so, you know, he's trying. So, you know, thumbs up, Panda. Keep it up. And Zero Velocity asks, would you rather molest a dog or get molested by a dog? Neither. We're going to go on the next question. And the Jew Clam says, wow, you don't know who Robaz is. YouTube much? No, I don't watch YouTube at all, man. I know it sounds weird that, like, you're like, oh, he's a YouTuber, but he doesn't know other YouTubers. Like, I don't really, like, pay attention to I mean, I know, like, the staples of, I guess, like, C-Nanners, Woody's Gamer Tag, Sark. I know like the actual mainstays of people, but like once you get outside of that and you start going into like I don't know, I looked this guy up and I guess he's some type of Viking guy that's obsessed with nipples. Not for me, man. Not for me. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, man. It's just, once I do my YouTube thing, I upload it, I talk to a few YouTubers that I talk to daily, and, yeah, that's about it. I can't check my views anymore. They don't update daily, so I've already hit 200 videos, and once you do that, it kind of slows down after that, so you gotta wait, like, every 36 hours to get a YouTube update to see how many views you got, so there's no really point of me, spending a lot of time looking at other YouTubers when I'm actually, you know, spending my time making videos for you guys. Black Onyx is back, and he has a dinosaur question. He wants to know, what are your favorite dinosaurs? He had to ask. And I think, I've always been a fan of the Triceratops and the Stegosaurus. You know, they're highly underrated. Stegosaurus isn't going to get eaten on the back. He has big plates, so you try to bite his shit, it's like teeth sticking out of his back. And he has a fucking mace as a tail. It's a tail with a giant spikes out of it. So, yeah, I guess I would have to say a Stegosaurus would be my favorite. Although the Triceratops I do like because he's like, he can't get to my jugular, you know, because he's got a big plate around his head and he can't bite his neck. But you can just come by and take a chomp out of his ass and, you know, fuck him up. So I would say the Stegosaurus would be one of my favorite dinosaurs. And Icaria asks, back to what you said about Batman. You have seen the animated series. What would you like costumes, base villains, and the ventriloquist or the Riddler? Honestly, dude, I don't remember the show like that. I remember like Poison Ivy, Riddler, and Harley Quinn, and the Joker. I guess that's there's Two-Face and Mr. Freeze too. But outside of that, Penguin, the Penguin. Outside of them, I don't really like know any other actual Batman villains, I guess, so I'm gonna go with the Riddler because he's the only ones I know. And Tennis Gamer 1228 asks, hey Mac, what do you think GCI is actually worth? I would say $10. At first I thought the game was worth more, but as I played it more and the DLC that's come out, I think $10 is a fair price. Because they haven't fixed anything, but they've released 3 DLCs, 2 of which you have to pay for. And I'm not a fan of when developers start milking people for money. And that's one of the things that happened with me in Fortress Craft, was they wouldn't fix the game, and they kept putting in more shit to try to entice more people to buy it and to separate it from Minecraft. And I think that when you start to alienate your player base, I think that's very bad for a video game, and I see that happening with GCI, because I haven't been playing GCI. The only reason you guys still get GCI videos is because I have about 500 gigs worth of videos just laying around, and I can pull out a gameplay anytime I want. So right now I've actually been playing other games, trying to get decent at like Max Payne and shit, so if I do bring you guys some gameplay, you know, it's some pretty boss gameplay. Our next question comes from Onage MD 3000. He says, do you know Red Hamu SLA? Yes, I do. We've talked on Skype a few times, and you know, we've linked a few videos together. He's a cool guy. And is she your girlfriend or wife? She's my girlfriend. Not getting married anytime soon. Same thing with kids. Not having kids anytime soon. So, also, will your son be spoiled brat because he's an only child? No. My son's actually pretty good about money. He doesn't really ask for a lot. So, I mean, kids that don't ask for a lot usually get a lot. So, no, he's not really spoiled. And he says, you know, are you sure you're not going to make any more, or will you? I don't know what that means, but if that means Fortress Craft videos, never again, bro. Never again. So if you are subscribed for Fortress Craft, you know, I do have Minecraft content that's coming, and I will also be building in Minecraft once we get creative on the Xbox. I probably could build in creative on the PC, but I haven't been PC gaming lately. I don't know why. I probably should get back into that a little bit more. And Onage has another question. He says, I'm annoyed that you said PS3 is crap, it's beast, but you made up because you said you're a motor mouth like me. I didn't say PS3 was crap. I said PSN is crap. The PSN is crap. The PlayStation Network sucks balls. That's a fact. That's a fact that you can't deny. But yeah, PS3 is cool, PSN is crap. HD Leo Bests asks, do you watch any animated comedy programs like Family Guy, South Park? What's your favorite or top 3? I like King of the Hill. King of the Hill, American Dad, and Beavis and Butthead. I would say Beavis and Butthead would take top list on there, though. I love Beavis and Butthead, and without Beavis and Butthead, like, if you guys don't even remember, like, back in the day with Beavis and Butthead, they were considered so vulgar that, like, you know, they wouldn't even let kids watch it. Now, like, if you look at, like, you know, Family Guy, American Dad, and all the South Park, they're, you know, Beavis and Butthead was nowhere near as bad as that shit. And, you know, so you gotta give props to Beavis and Butthead for paving the way for adult cartoons. And so, yeah, I would have to say Beavis and Butthead, American Dad, and South Park would be top 3, I guess. Or actually King of the Hill, sorry. I do like King of the Hill better than South Park, so yeah, those would be my top 3. And Abraham Rocks 100 is back again, and he says, hey Mac, I want to know, do you listen to dubstep? And if you do, who and what? And by the way, thanks for answering my comment. Really made my day. I like to answer comments. I think these question and answers are really fun. As for dubstep, no. I don't really like dubstep. I've used dubstep in my montage once, and that's only because it was a Batman dubstep, and it was like, Batman! And that was a really cool song. But, no, I don't like dubstep, honestly. I think, like, all that it sounds like auto-tuned farts. Like, I can go to Taco Bell one day, buy like 4 Mexican pizzas, shove that shit down my gullet, and wait for myself to start taking a shit, and then, you know, record it, and then auto-tune it, and then put it in a song, and I bet you I can make a dubstep out of that. I'd call it Taco Bell step. But no, I don't like dubstep. I don't really get it. I don't really think there's any talent into it. I mean, why would I want to go to a concert and watch a guy push buttons on his laptop? Fuck that shit. Fuck that. And fuck Skrillex, too. Skrillex is a faggot. No, I'm just joking. I actually do enjoy Skrillex, though. He has one really cool song. I don't know what it's called, but it goes, booby dooby doo, booby dooby dooby doo. And I saw it on a Mountain Dew commercial, I think it was. But yeah, Skrillex is alright. I just like to make fun of his haircut. But yeah, I think dubstep's alright. I don't know if Skrillex is actually dubstep. Everybody says it is, but I see the comments and they're like, it's not. I don't want to see any of that shit in there. So make sure you guys leave questions instead of like comments about Skrillex, because, you know, that could get bad. And Edwin Sanchez says, Morning, could you do on live gameplay? No. Next question. And Billy Mandude says, why don't you get as many views on your GCI videos as your old Fortress Craft videos? I will tell you why. Number 1, Fortress Craft was highly searched on YouTube just because it was the first console block builder. And number 2, Fortress Craft was actually a really good game before they started adding features that didn't need to be there, like zombies and fucking stupid shit like first person shooter mode and all that, instead of fixing the actual game modes that were already in the game that was broken. But Fortress Craft was actually, you know, a really profitable product, and a lot of people were searching on YouTube. And since I was one of the first people, actually I think I was the first commentator on YouTube to come out with some Fortress Craft, and you know, I got a nice bit of views off of it. So I mean, it does help to be unique and doing unique type of games. Am I gonna get that type of views on GCI? Probably not. Will they get views over time? Yeah, a few of my first GCI videos are up there with like 4 or 5K views, something like that, which is shit for my channel. Usually I used to get like 20 to 25K. That's, you know, but that's what happens when, you know, you're doing a game that not many people are playing or searching. But yeah, Fortress Craft was highly fucking searched on YouTube. And Riles Rue 1 asks, what is the difference between a Let's Play video and a regular video? I answered that in my last question answer video, I think I did, and I didn't get a chance to answer this, but I think I did answer it without even asking it. So yeah, Let's Play videos are usually live while you're playing, and like a regular commentary video is what I'm doing right now, where I'm just answering the questions and I'm going to pace it over gameplay. It's called post-commentary. It's what I'm more comfortable with. It's like I'm sitting here talking to my TV screen. I'm not watching any gameplay right now, but if I was doing a Gotham City video, I'd be watching the gameplay while talking. Then I sync it up and everything's cool and render that out. So yeah, that's the difference, man. And Riles Rue has another question. He says, would you make a video that shows you and your girlfriend's face? I told you about that last time, man. My face doesn't get shown because it doesn't bring anything to my videos. Are you really gonna, like, you know, watch a gameplay video just because I have my face on a Gotham City video? No. Honestly, 10 to 1, you're like, yeah, I don't want to see this guy's face anymore. Tired of seeing it. Because if you see my avatar, you pretty much seen my face. I look just like my avatar, and a lot of people can vouch for me on that. And as far as my girlfriend's face, if my face isn't, you know, warranted for the videos, then her face sure as hell isn't warranted for the videos. And I mean, like I said, if my channel gets to the point to where it would bring something extra to my channel, and for you guys to see, you know, get a daily peek into my life and do vlogs, then I will. But as of right now, 5,000 subscribers, I'm not gonna invade my girlfriend's privacy or my privacy for you know, a couple hundred views. But it's I know it sounds shitty like that, but it's just the politics of it. If why am I gonna, you know, put her on blast out there or put me on blast out there if it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna make the video any better? If anything, you're gonna be like, yeah, alright, do I really need to see this guy's face in the corner of the screen for the whole fucking video? Probably not. Will I ever, you know, do vlogs? Yeah, I will, but, just not right now. It's just not worth it. And WoofyDog979 says, Mac, how old do you think you should be to play rated M games? Because I have friends who on Xbox are like 11 to 13. Realistically, I think 15 or 16. I know it should be like 17 or 18, but the only reason I say 15 or 16 is because that's old enough to have a job. And if you're old enough to have a job and pay for the game yourself, then you're old enough to buy an adult game. But I think anywhere between 15 to 17 is a good range to start introducing kids into, you know, M-rated content. By then, they should have some type of morality and shouldn't be running around, you know, thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna rape you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna dismember you. I don't know, fucking what these kids shout online. But yeah, I think somewhere between 15 to 17, and I wish the games had like an age lock verification to get onto the actual game. That would be fucking awesome. But you know, we're not gonna see that anytime soon. And Toxic X Mouse says, what is your favorite fun fact in Rampage on GCI? Favorite fun fact would probably be Wallflower. I like to stay off the radar. I've always been a fan of staying off the radar. in games that allow you to. And I don't use it to camp. I use it to actively flank. And my favorite rampage is everybody's favorite rampage. It's tough as nails. Why? Because it makes you like temporarily invincible for like 5 or 6 seconds. And if you use it correctly, then by the time you come out of that rampage, you'll be ready to get another one. And it's just a chain reaction. And honestly, I do think they should probably take that out of the game because it's a little fucking overpowered. But yeah, that's just my feelings on it. And now we're getting into the questions that were left last week. Those were some old questions. And now the first question on this one is DSM1891 is back. And he says, do you ever get asked the same questions? And he asked it 5 fucking times. Yeah, I do get asked the same questions. I kind of have like a mental... I'm a photographic memory type person, so if you ask me a question, I've already answered it, I just won't answer it again. And if you don't get your question asked in the video and I don't comment on it, or I don't, use it in the video, it means that it's already been asked before, so you might want to have to go back to another video and check it. And these videos are getting quite long, so I might actually live stream these videos live probably soon once they because they're getting to about an hour to do these videos, and that's a lot, and it's a lot of talking too. So by the time it's done, like an hour worth of talking, I'm like, make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. But yeah, I do get asked the same questions a lot. And High Voltage 44 talking about questions I've already been asked. I answered this earlier, but I will bring it back up because High Volt is a good subscriber of mine. And he says, do you plan to open up a server to other people like subscribers? And Minecraft on the PC server? No. But Xbox, I will do an open lobby like I said. And once they do integrate the multiplayer into single player on the PC, then you guys will be able to join my game that I've been playing for 2 fucking years and see some of the cool things I built there. So I think that would be a lot of fun. I Met a Platypus is asking a bunch of questions, and number 1, he says, do you give names to your bruises? Nope. I bruise easily, though. I have very, very white and very fair skin, and I have sensitive skin, so yeah, I do bruise very, very easily. And if I had a dog, would I name it Kim Kardashian? No, I wouldn't. I like traditional names, like Boomer, or Shadow, or, I don't know, Fido, Rover, I don't fucking know, but no, I wouldn't name it Kim Kardashian. And if I had the opportunity, would I pay for laser surgery for Peter Griffin? No, he can afford his own. I'm pretty sure there's a Jewish laser eye doctor surgery somewhere in the Family Guy realm. I remember seeing a commercial for it on one of these, like, fully Jewish, so come on down if you got the balls. And it was pretty funny. So no, he can get his own Jewish eye surgery. And what is the furthest I have walked with my eyes closed? I don't know, but I will tell you a funny story. I was driving home. I used to work overnight stock at Target a long time ago. I think I was like 18 at this time. I worked like 2 or 3 jobs at the same time, and I was on my way home, and I was really tired. And I used to live out in the country with my baby's mama, and there was like this really, really long stretch of road, and it was probably about like maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 miles long. And I kind of fell asleep while driving. Like, I closed my eyes, and then I opened them up, and I was literally like 4 miles down the road, and it scared the ever-living shit out of me. So yeah, that's I drove probably about 4 miles with my eyes closed, if that counts. And Pingolf is back. Pingolf's a good subscriber. He says, Jay, do you ever buy games yourself? Sounds like you always send your girlfriend to pick up your games. And I do send my girlfriend a lot to pick up my games. You know why? Is because there's a GameStop right on the way home from when she's coming home from work. And you want to know why I don't go? Is because she has my GameStop gift cards in her purse. Yeah, she keeps it in her wallet that way because I like to lose things. And so she holds on to my GameStop gift cards, and if I need something to pick up, I'll be like, hey, you got my gift card, right? She'll be like, yeah, I got it. I'll be like, can you pick this up? She'll be like, alright. So yeah, that's probably why, because she holds on to the gift cards, because I trade in a lot of games, and yeah, so I have a lot of store credit. I probably have about $300 worth of GameStop store credit for no reason right now. So yeah, she picks it up because I'll lose it if I don't. and in the UK. In the UK is actually one of my old Fortress Craft subs, so welcome back, Indy. And he asks, are you actually going to build anything on this Let's Play? I want to, but I gotta gather a lot of materials because I'm playing legit, I'm playing single player, I'm playing survival, and I'm playing hardcore mode. So it doesn't mean like if I do want to build something big, that means I can't just pillar all the way up and jump off, because then if I die, then my Let's Play is over. So I gotta be really careful with how I build. So yeah, I will build something. It's not gonna be in the Let's Play though. It'll be more of like a time-lapse thing, but I'll be doing it during the Let's Play, but I'm not gonna commentate it like it's a Let's Play, because you know, it'll probably take a few hours just to get one wall up, and that'll take like, you know, a nice bit of editing just to get it down to like maybe 30 seconds for that one wall. So yeah, I will build something. It's just I'm getting there slowly but surely, man. And Xbox 360 News for You says, have you ever played Trials Evolution? Yes, I have. And if you have it, can you do videos on it? Yeah, actually I can. I've been wanting to do videos on something like that, and Trials Evolution seems to be up my alley, so I'll give that a shot. I'll bring some Trials Evolution gameplay, I'll put it up. If it goes like my SSX videos though, then I probably won't do it. If anybody's ever seen my XXX videos, I love that game. Still have it, still play it. Why don't I put up videos of it? Whoa, I burped while talking. Did you hear that? Fucking awesome. That kind of burned. It hurts. Ah, but not. He says, yeah, my SSX videos, I loved playing that game. I'm actually really good at it. And the problem with it is nobody watched it. And it sucks putting a lot of effort into trying to get, like, you know, a top score. The top score that I got in SSX was one of the fastest in the world. I think it's like top 3 or 4. So, I mean, it was really cool to be like, yeah, I'm like fucking got one of the most best scores on fucking SSX. And nobody really gave a fuck. And I was like, man, I worked on that track for like an hour and a half trying to get that time, and you know, nobody watched it, and it sucked because it was like a 2-minute video, and you know, I thought people would have time for a 2-minute video, and it hurt nobody. Nah, I'm just joking. I started getting serious on you there, but no, I actually really wish people watched my SSX videos because I really like playing that game. So yeah, I'll give Evolution a shot. If you know, if nobody watches it though, then you know, maybe I'll save that for like a live stream or something. COD Killers 78Z says, if you could get a pet in Minecraft, would you get a wolf or a bobcat? You get a wolf. I like dogs. I'm a dog man. I'm not a cat guy. I used to have a lot of cats in my Minecraft world on the PC, but that's only because I would like to, you know, I would like set them on fire, drown them in the water. I used to do that to the wolves too, so it doesn't really matter, but I do like the wolves better, so yeah, I would probably get that. Plus the wolf actually protects you if like something attacks you. That wolf will go row 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 and go chasing after it, so that's pretty fucking cool. And Giovanni L says, what Minecraft played YouTubers do you enjoy watching? I said this earlier in the video, I think, when I was talking about that guy that was like surprised that I didn't know who some Rubbiz guy was. But I don't watch a lot of YouTube, so I don't watch a lot of Minecraft playing YouTubers. I do watch like the odd random, you know, time lapse or something. I really do like them. I think those are pretty cool, like the sped up videos of people building shit. So yeah, I think those would be the type of videos that I enjoy watching. And who makes them? I don't know. Random people, I guess. I do know Fire UK does a lot, but I mean, their videos are cool. But I like to see, like, you know, just normal people building some really cool things. And one of my favorite Minecraft YouTube videos is a guy who spent a really long time making his house in, like, I think it was like 19:1 scale or some shit. I don't know. It was fucking awesome though. If you have a chance, go look up like real life house in Minecraft or some shit. Really cool video. And the Kill Tracker asks, if you could have nothing but one item, what would it be? Anything in the world? I'm not really following the line of question that you're asking. Are you asking me if I could have like one item but unlimited of it, or just one thing? Because if I could have nothing but one item in the world, just one thing, and that's all it could be, it would probably be Bill Gates' bank account. Or, you know, but if it's just one item and unlimited, probably be gold. Money makes the world go round, and gold's worth a lot of money. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, it sucks to say that. I'm not really like, you know, a money hungry type person, but if there's only one thing that you can have, and then it's got to be money, because money can get you other shit, and then that way I don't have to, you know, worry about wasting my one wish on having just one item when I could just get money, buy everything I need. Take care of the people I need to take care of too. And WLODGA Deuce says, Happy Wheels may be a good idea. I do want to do a Happy Wheels video, but so many people do Happy Wheels video. And I don't want to be like, I mean, I know a lot of people do Minecraft too and GCI and shit, but I don't want to be that guy that picks up the game like, you know, 18 months later and finally does a video on it, and, you know, everybody's just going to be like, oh yeah, you're copying this person, you're copying that person. And my good friend Make Sandwich Woman has already stolen Happy Wheels and has done a good job with it. So I can't, I don't want to step on his toes and try to do it. So I mean, it's just weird. I'm weird like that. I don't want to, like, you know, do what everybody else is doing. So if I do a Happy Wheels video, it'll just be for like a fuck around live stream or something like that. But I really do want to do it. So if you want to see me do Happy Wheels, you know, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and, you know, I'll see how many people actually thumb it up, and maybe we'll get some of that going. You never know. And One Shot Kill 775 asked 3 questions. He says, what is your opinion on M&M? Plain is alright. I do like the ones with the peanuts in them. I think those are a little bit better. And I realize that you're not talking about the candy, you're talking about the wrapper. I think M&M is overrated. I think there's a lot better rappers out there that have been around, and I mean, he's better than a lot of the rappers like Lil Wayne and all those fucking assholes that are out here trying to fucking make money and shit. But honestly, my favorite rapper ever will probably be like Tupac, Biggie, and Immortal Techniques. Those are my top 3 rappers of all time. Your next question, it says, will there be a time when your subscribers complete... Oh my god, I get this question all the fucking time lately. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Yes, I will play Minecraft 360 with you guys. When? I don't know. Why don't you guys tell me when you want to play Minecraft 360? And then I'll have an open lobby. Does that sound like a good idea? That sounds like a good idea to me. Why don't you guys ever tell me when you want to play? Why do I always have to be the one to tell you to play? Huh? Huh? How about you ask yourself? Nah, I'm just joking with you. Alright, and your third question is, what do you think the greatest game station is? Mine would be the Nintendo GameCube. They were so durable. I threw mine down the stairs once when I was pissed off and it still worked fine. Let me just say this. I do not sanction or approve of the throwing of any video game consoles down the steps. I had to say that just in case one of you guys do try it and it breaks. Then you're like, oh, I heard it on More Than After Kills video. You owe me a game console. I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you no game console. But no, I'd probably say Super Nintendo or N64. I've had a lot of fun with those. I do love the Genesis and the Sega Saturn. And the Dreamcast too. Oh my god, I love the fucking Dreamcast was fucking amazing. When the Dreamcast came out, it was right before the... Now, check this out. It was before the PS2 came out. Now, I want you to do me a favor and go look up Dreamcast gameplay of, like, Soul Calibur, Crazy Taxi. Go watch this shit, because these graphics on this console were mind-fucking-blowing at the time, and they still, compared to, like, later Xbox and 360, later Xbox and PS2 games, like, they really blew those away, and I just really hated that the Dreamcast, you know, failed, because I was a big fan of mine. And actually, a really funny story is, I did have internet on my Dreamcast, and I was one of the first people in the world to look at porn on a video game system. How do you think about that? How do you think about that? And ACDC 1721 comes with another zombie question. And with all the zombie shit going on this week, I don't blame him. He says, if a family member becomes a zombie, would you kill him or her? I guess so. There's only like 2 people in the world I would have a problem killing if they were a zombie, and that would be my girlfriend and my son. If it was my mother, all day long. Pop, 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 pop. Fucking, my mom is a total bitch. I don't get along with my family. I am the black sheep of my family, actually. My family is fucking insane. Alright, so they're already zombies in my mind. Jesus Christ, like, my family cannot get together without a fight breaking out. We are just, a bunch of assholes, a bunch of fighting assholes, too. I mean, last time I got together with my family, I punched the shit out of my brother, broke his nose. I mean, it just happens. My family is just a fucking crazy family. So, yeah, I'd have no problem popping off with one of my family members if they're a zombie. I mean, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I probably would do it anyway, even if they weren't a zombie. Just be like, I thought they were zombies. Fucking, there's no law anymore. Fucking, like, hey, Rob. Rob's my brother's name. He'd be like, what? I'd be like, pop, pop, pop. Get out of here, bitch. But yeah, it wouldn't be that hard for me. And Depictable Monkey says, how can you find a dungeon? I just listen, man. If you hear, like, cave sounds, like zombies going, and there's no zombies near you, and there's, like, it's coming from a wall, just dig in that direction until you find mossy cobblestone. You'll find it. And W1 says, you should do it. Let's play a Penumbra Overture. No, I shouldn't. I've seen videos on it. Actually, one of my buddies is doing a Let's Play on it. His name is Itani. I'll put his link in the description. You go ahead and check it out. It's on his second channel, and it's just a little slow for me. I do like survival horror games, but I like my survival horror games to be a little bit more action-packed. And to be honest, the only survival horror games I really did like was, like, I think it was like the original Silent Hill, and the first two Resident Evils were really, really good. Outside of that, I haven't really played a lot lately, but I don't really like the, you know, I guess the slowness of a lot of them, especially like Amnesia. Now, Amnesia is a crazy, fucked up game. It really is. But it's not action-packed enough for me to actually play it and sit there, like, I'll be bored. I don't want to sit here and be like, you know, a scary part pops up and I'm like, oh, wow. Look at that, you know, that's not fun. I don't scare very easily. The only thing that really does scare me in a video game that makes me want to be like, no, is a creeper, because creepers have exploded a lot of my projects in the past, and yeah, we're not gonna go into that, but no Penumbra for you guys. Sorry about that. And Red Shadow 480 asks, what DLC do you think Monolith should make next? None. They need to fix the game first, then talk about DLC. And he says, are you picking up or picking any games that they're making in the next few videos? Or I don't know. Wait, are you planning on picking up the next game they're making? Oh, there. He used the wrong there instead of there, and I'm like, what? That they're making videos. What game are they making? I didn't know Monolith was actually. I'm not like a fan of any one developer, and I buy every game they make. I just buy games that I think looks good, and the next game that I'm buying is Lollipop fucking Chainsaw, because that game looks good. And Woofy Dog is back with two really fucked up questions. Number one, he says, would you be screwed if a GCI fat Batman attacked you in your house and all you had was two things in your house to fight him with? No, I wouldn't be screwed. I'd shoot him. And he says, two, this time there are 6 of the fat Batmen, and now you have a freeze gun and a bat. Would I be screwed? No. I'd probably freeze the wall and use the bat to break through it. Get the hell out of there. Drive away. That's probably... I like finding loopholes in people's scenarios, and they're like, oh, damn, I didn't think about that. Yeah, all I have to do is just freeze the ground underneath me and just fall through the fucking floor and be like, boom, done, over, I win. Batman! And Tennis Gamer 1228 says, are you cheering for the Devils or the Kings for the Stanley Cup? Fuck the Devils. Fuck the New Jersey Devils. I know I'm from Jersey, but in Jersey we have a weird thing. Teams that are from New Jersey, we consider New York just because they're all the way up North Jersey. And I don't like the Devils because my favorite team happens to be in the same division. I am a goddamn fucking Flyers fan. Flyers fan for life. I love everything Philly. Philly is where my heart and soul is. I do love New Jersey, but my city is Philly, man. I've grown up around Philly, near Philly, always going to Philly as a kid, going to Philly as an adult. It's just, Philly's where my heart lies, man. And, your next question, you said, have you ever played a GCI game where I was the only one on my team against 6? Yes, I have, and I still have the video. Actually, a funny thing is that grappling hook trick shot video that I got, where I stopped and turned around and grappled a guy grappling at me. That was actually during a 1v6. I think it was 1v5 actually, but yeah, that was pretty funny. And your third question: big boobs or big butt? Why not have both? I've answered this question before. I'm not going to elaborate more into it, but I do like butts, and I cannot lie. And all you other brothers can't deny when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and she has a round thing in her face. Wait, I fucked it up. But yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot said it best. I like big butts. I like juicy doubles. That's that's where I lie. I'm an ass man, all the way. And that's all the questions that we have for this week. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. And if you have any questions for me, make sure you leave them down below in the comments. And I will answer them next week every Sunday. So make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I'm going to see you guys later.